Hello and welcome to another programming tutorial. One of the commonly asked questions by students is, what is a function? What is a procedure? What is modularization? In order to answer all these questions, let me tell you one thing. They are exactly the same thing. It is the same thing that you call procedure. It is the same thing that you call a method. It is the same thing that you call a module or a function. What is the idea behind all of these words? Different languages use different words to represent the same idea. But what in the world is a method, a function, or a procedure, or a module? Well, in programming, you solve problems. Sometimes the problems require a lot of code, too many instructions. If you pack them all in one place, it becomes extremely difficult to manage. So to make the management of the program code easy, we divide the code into smaller, more manageable components. Each of those components are called a module or a function or a procedure or a method. For example, if you look at your microwave, not everything is on the same button. They have divided up the tasks in different buttons. Exactly, if you look at anything and everything around you, which is complex and complicated, including your smartphones, your tablets, the remote control for your television or anything else, you will notice that things are divided into different components that you can access by using buttons, or in some cases, touchscreens. So the whole idea is to divide up the complicated tasks into smaller, more manageable tasks. And the other advantage is that once you put those set of instructions under a banner or a name that you would call a procedure, you can give that procedure some meaningful name. So when somebody is going through your code, is reading through your code, it becomes so much easier to understand what is the purpose of this piece of code. The other advantage is that once you do that, it makes your code modifications, your code updates and your code maintenance so much easier, because all you need to do is go to this one place where all these instructions are tied together so well that they have common goal and common purpose. It makes the code maintenance so much easier. You update it, and the next time after you save it and compile it, next time you run your program, those updates could be seen. So you update once, and you can see the output in the next run. Plus, it makes your code more shareable with the other pieces of code, because if you are calling that piece of code 100 times, you don't have to go to those 100 places and update that. You can just update it in one place, and next time all those calls will take place, they will receive the updated code. And if you want to share that method with another program, with somebody else, well, they will receive the updated stuff. So the whole idea of a method or a module or a function or a procedure or a sub-procedure is to divide a lot of code instructions into smaller buckets and give each bucket a name and call that bucket when you need that piece of code. For example, if you're storing information about an employee and you also want to store information about the employee's payroll and some of the other information about an employee, you do not want to put all those instructions in one place. Rather, you want to create one module called employee information. You call that module anytime you need an employee information. There is another module that you would call payroll, and you would call that anytime you need to process the payroll for that employee. In the next video, we'll talk about what are parameters and why in the world do you need to pass them. But till then, see you next time, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about our today's video.